So welcome guys to the quarterfinals now of the Fatal Cup 2 here. So this is a competition that has a prize pool of €200 and we have 4 players in 4 separate quarterfinals that will be played. And with that in mind, only 2 of them can make it into the semifinals. Did I say semifinal before? And I don't think so. But we have quarterfinals here. And yeah, we have eLconn21, the player from the Czech Republic. Definitely a player not to be underestimated. Then we also have Fontur, Aynyx, and Aqlx. So international players here. 1 player playing straight from Asia here, from his country. Look at this flag, man. And look, he's from Nepal. He's playing from the Mount Everest, probably. Or no, wait, is Mount Everest in Nepal? I think it was, right? I think Mount Everest was in Nepal, if I recall it correctly. Was it? I'm not sure about that. I'm right. Yes, I'm correct. Ja, man. Allgemeinwissen. Let's go. It was in Nepal. Let's go, man. Yeah, man. So maybe he's playing from Mount Everest. Who knows? And yeah. Let's go ahead and see who's going to take it. We have the maps here in the map pool. As you can see, all maps are in here. But we have, of course, a fixed map order with 1 warm-up. And now we have Doha. A pretty hard map, but yet a nice map that will be played as the first map. It's built by Jinga himself, so the organizer. And of course, he's also casting this competition in French. So if you want to check out his Twitch channel, you can leave him a follow at JingaTuck. And yeah, Fontur already with a mistake, as well as eLconn and Aynyx. So the only player left alive is Aqlx. And guys, I haven't introduced you to the format because we have cup mode coming up now. And in cup mode, you collect points. So you get, for the first position, you get 10. For second, you get 6. For third, and then 3 for fourth position. And you collect those points onto your account, yeah? Into your bank account. So, like, just if you work, you get a certain amount of money. And with that in mind, the better you work, so the better position you get, the more money you get, or the more points you get. And you don't get finalist mode on your bank account, but you get finalist mode here in Trackmania. You get this finalist mode by 120 points. And if you have accumulated, or if you've gotten this finalist mode, you have to win 1 more round in order to be through. But only the top 2 is going through. So Aqlx, Aynyx, eLconn, and Fontur have finished, but only Aynyx and Aqlx getting to the points they want to, because they have gotten themselves 10 and 6 points, and eLconn only with 4 points. Fontur was not able to finish, so not sure what happened to him there, but let's go ahead here with him in this next round. It's toxic. Oh man. Oh man, oh man. So let's take a look here. Fontur not making a mistake this time around. So everyone is surviving the start. But of course, there's this pretty hard cut jump, which Fontur will not pass with this amount of speed. I have seen this one coming, but you really have to approach it very outside there. And Fontur is dead again. But we have a close battle here for that second position between the remaining 3 players, with Aynyx leading ahead of eLconn and then Aqlx. But pretty close though, as Aynyx goes a little bit weirder there than Aqlx, but now it's a fight between them, between the French and the Belgian player, but also eLconn can maybe make something up. But let's take a look onto the battle here. Aqlx with a little bit more speed though, but I think it's not enough to overtake him, but the ending will decide it. Who's gonna take it? Aqlx with a better line, not drifting too much, and he jumps into the beam there, but is still able to finish in second with a stylish finish, but was jumping too far to the right. They're jumping against the beam, so that's not the way you want to do. So he might suffer from a severe headache there, but he's gonna make it. And Aynyx is winning the round, and with that, tying up the scoreboard here, 16-16 for first. And again, it is Fontur not finishing. Man. That feels bad, man. Fontur not finishing here. And he is again having a really rough time here at the start. So let's see what Aynyx, Aqlx, and eLconn can do here in this round, as it is currently Aqlx leading out of Aynyx, with eLconn also surviving that quote-unquote cut jump. But definitely nice execute. eLconn with a nosedive, so he gets himself the extra kilometers per hour he needs to catch up to Aqlx and Aynyx. But still, it is him not coming anywhere closer towards Aqlx and the second-seeded player. Great ice though from eLconn. Aqlx is still leading though. And he will do so as Aynyx goes so far up there. So he will get overtaken by eLconn. And yeah, eLconn is getting himself that second position. By the way, can I call Aqlx Alex? Or is that wrong? Maybe someone in the chat knows. But eLconn with a good ice section there and also a good ending. That's where Aynyx will get overtaken. Because Aqlx and Alex, you know, it's a little bit... It's Aqlx. Man, this name is so long. He makes a mistake. You already asked that. Did I? I don't remember that, Geodrek. But the Aqlx is a little bit further behind. So then I am a 3-hat and I... So now Fontur. He didn't finish the last round as well. And now he's in second. So on this last round he can maybe make something happen. As he oversteers a little bit too much there and had to readjust his line. So Fontur gets overtaken by Aqlx. And now Aynyx is winning it here again. So nice points for him again. So now the score is tied up again between them. 36. No, actually 32 to 30 because Aynyx... Wait, did Aynyx finish... no, he finished in third. Yeah, true. He finished in third and not in second in the last round. And also eLconn finishes here, but only on third. With 3 points and fourth and 17 points. So Aynyx and Aqlx are walking away here, 32 and 30 points. But the point limit is, of course, 120. And that's still a long way to go. It's still a long way to go. So, the next map is Rooftop. Yep. A map that we have not seen thus far as well. And it's a map that makes use of dirt and also like balance part and a little bit of drifting. So you have to drift in front of those balance parts. It's not that easy to do because you can risk there a lot. And if you clip, you will lose a tremendous amount of speed and might have to respawn because you are falling down. And also here you can see it's very risky to do that jump. And yeah, the ending is like more of a tech section, but the start is pretty dirt and also grass heavy with that left-hander there being grass. So we're gonna see how this map will develop. It's definitely a nice map. And with that in mind, we have this as the second map. So not a decider or something. And we still have plenty of more maps after that. I think we're gonna see 5 maps. And this is a map that is pretty good for eLconn, I would say. So let's go with eLconn here and see if he can make it in this round and can maybe come anywhere closer towards Aynyx, who's already 13 points ahead of him. So that's a great lead for him. But of course, eLconn is a player that is capable of coming closer towards the other, or like he can match the pace from the players. But currently it is Aynyx leading here because Aqlx and also Fontur have made a mistake. And now eLconn has to push it though. He's falling behind more and more though. But maybe Aynyx is making a mistake. We don't know. And he actually did. And eLconn as well. Oh no. And now Aqlx, after that mistake at the start, is leading the round. But also eLconn has gotten himself a good line, even though he has touched there. But too outside of an approach here, and it's not enough here for eLconn to win this round. But he can catch up some points towards Aynyx, who was only getting himself 3 points in this round. So Aynyx, a little bit of a tip. Stop being in my chat and focus. Yeah, I just tell you that. But try your best. Because I would really get distracted by being in a Twitch chat and playing at the same time. And then also have a cast running where I know that a lot of people are watching. So it's unnecessary pressure for him. But good luck anyway. It's Aynyx here, but that's just an advice from my side. you're doing good at the moment, but of course, having the Twitch chat open in the background, and maybe even the stream, is really, yeah, hard. But whatever. Let's go with eLconn here again, as he is following up with Aynyx and Aqlx here. But eLconn with a mistake, and he's dead. So eLconn will not get himself any sort of points. And also Aynyx with a mistake here. So Fontur up in that second position. And he can definitely use those points. He's only at 8 points. And Aqlx will extend his lead with that even more, because now the last seeded player will get 6 points. And this means plus 6 points of a difference towards eLconn, and plus 7 points of a difference towards Aynyx. So definitely a great start for Aqlx, the Belgian player. And with that, he's up to 52 points. So nice performance thus far by the Sun player. Then Wavy is on second position at eLconn, is 9 points behind Aynyx. So let's take a look. Maybe eLconn now can win a round, but maybe he has not really practiced the maps this much. I have no idea what eLconn did. But also here, this start doesn't really look too viable for him. He's already 0.7 behind. So eLconn didn't really seem to know the lines here. And certainly eLconn is a player that can understand the map really fast. So maybe he's just in here to play for fun, you know, and didn't really practice too much, or didn't practice this map too much. I don't know. But let's go here with the next round. Aqlx is in the lead. And we have Aynyx behind that. Actually, yeah, he's behind that. And then also Fontur and eLconn have made a mistake. So they're battling out for 4 points here. But let's focus here on that ending here from Aqlx, as he makes that mistake. But it's not enough for Aynyx to overtake him. So a lot of mistakes have happened actually. eLconn is getting third. And then we have Fontur on P4 yet again. So a lot of mistakes have actually happened in those couple of rounds. And I haven't told you guys what the WR on Rooftop is. And it's a 54.38. That's the WR. And it's by Avion. Then Aqlx has the second WR with a .42, a 54.42. And currently it is eLconn now with a little bit of a better start, but still 0.5 behind. And yeah, eLconn is dead. Fontur also with a similar mistake. So Aynyx and Aqlx, the double A lead here, is looking good for them. It's looking good for the players, for the top players to extend their leads. And Aqlx will win his next round here. He's just unstoppable by the looks of it on this track. And he could move up to 72 points. But also there's Aynyx, who wants to have a saying here. So maybe Aynyx can make something happen in the ending. We didn't really have a close round thus far. But now it's only 0.15 between them. Aynyx with the attack on the inside. Look at that. But he's risking so much. And also entering the turn so inside that he couldn't get his turn through. And Aqlx did it way better than him. And he will take yet another 10-pointer. So, 4th round done. And we're gonna go to the next map. We're gonna go to the next map. And the map is called Terrapolis by Suliam or Liam and Jingatok. So Jinga is also streaming. He is covering this competition in the French language and currently covering a different quarterfinal. And yeah, this is a map that is pretty transitional based and also makes use of the ice section, which can be messed up. And then also the ending. It is really hard to do that map. I just have to say that. But Terrapolis is the map, and the WR is a 106.44 by Aurel. So Aurel also playing this competition, which is cool to see that he also plays it, because the prize pool is €200. So cool to see that we have like a lot of good players participating here. And we have one more warm-up until we're gonna go live. So Aqlx could elevate himself up into the finalist mode with... no, never mind. It's 4 rounds and not 5 rounds. So he has to win 5 rounds. And we only have 4 maps. €200, not 20. Did I say 20? I meant 200. Oh my god, what is going on today? €200. I think I said 200. I heard 22. Yeah, thank you guys. Whatever. So first round is coming here. And let's go ahead here and let's take a look. Actually way closer, and I think eLconn is not that bad on this map. As you can see, he's battling it out with Aynyx and Aqlx for that first position. Similar ice approaches here from the players. Let's see who gets the most amount of speed. It's actually eLconn who is having the least amount of speed here between the three players. Now the fight is on between Aynyx and Aqlx. Aqlx going way wider than Aynyx here. Aynyx, however, with a good jump. Let's see where Aqlx is. He actually was falling behind, so this line didn't seem too viable. Or maybe he has made a mistake. We don't know. But it is Aynyx with a stylish flip there. I can understand why he's going for that. But it makes, in this case, no sense. Because, yeah, he probably only does it for the stream. But with that, he ends up from P1 to P3. So Aynyx throws away some points. eLconn on P1, Aqlx on a second. And with that, eLconn is coming a bit closer, though, to Aynyx. So 45 versus 52 points, so only 7 points. And Aqlx is so far ahead already. So, let's see here. Aynyx with a good start though. Gets himself the best landing. But of course then the reactor boost really matters. You have to use every sort of millisecond to accelerate your car. And then here you can... Yeah, I was thinking actually when I was playing this map that you can skip that freewheel part. But that is not the way or the meta line, let's say like that. As Aqlx is leading here out of Aynyx again. And eLconn didn't get the best speed again, but his ending was pretty good. So let's follow eLconn here and see how he's gonna make it, as Aynyx already with a sort of weird line there, or a weak line, let's say like that. And eLconn is going up into that second position. Aqlx on first, but eLconn with the attack there onto Aqlx. Maybe he can make it happen here with a good ending. Good line there, goes so inside though. So let's take a look if it's working out. Aqlx does it really good, but lifts off a little bit. Who's gonna take first? It's eLconn. And also Aynyx almost overtakes Aqlx. But yeah, now it's looking good for eLconn again, winning 2 rounds in a row. And now it's only 1 point between them. And yeah, definitely a great round here between them. But 84 points for Aqlx. He only needs 36 more points in order to activate finalist mode. And then there's Aynyx and eLconn having a very close fight though. Didn't even pass the halfway point. And Aqlx is just dominating this race. But bear in mind, he has to win 1 more round in finalist. So this is definitely something that you have to consider. And the more and more finalist chances you don't take, the worse it is for you. Now also it is Fontur in the race, which is cool to see. He has only accumulated 26 points thus far and also makes another mistake here. And of course this is adding up with the penalty that you have in this new Trackmania installment. So Fontur is dead in this round. So eLconn, Aynyx and Aqlx are again in the top 3, and it seems that Fontur will not play a role in this round. And eLconn is leading yet again, so he could win his 3rd round in a row, and it's looking good for the Czech player to do it like that. Great jump though, losing a little bit of speed, but it should be enough, even though his ending was pretty wonky, and Aqlx has come a bit closer. So eLconn takes it, Aqlx again in 2nd, and Aynyx on 3rd. So with that, eLconn is overtaking Aynyx for P number 2. Fontur is probably not able to finish. No, he's not able to finish, and with that he will lose more and more points. This is not good for him. So on the Mount Everest, maybe it's a little bit of delay, or it's a little bit cold up there. But yeah, that's not good for Fontur. Of course, he's not from Nepal. He's probably he's from France, right? From Belgium or France, but I think he's from France. So yeah, let's go ahead here to the next one, as we see 1 mistake already. And it was done by Aynyx. And again, Fontur with a good start here, as you can see. Jumping very low there. I think he was touching the slow-mo block. That can, of course, well happen. But still, he's in the race. But loses his gear there. And with that, dropping down to P4 again. So this is not good for Fontur. But it's really good for eLconn here, who could win the 4th round in a row. But Aqlx wants to say something against that, as he has accumulated a lot of speed, but has touched the road there. And eLconn went for the direct jump. So eLconn with a tiny tad more speed and also a better drift in this section. Now the quarter pipe really matters, or the half pipe, not the quarter pipe. And eLconn is doing it very good yet again, and he can win this round again if he survives the ending. Aqlx with the inside line. It is eLconn losing the grip, and he will not get himself first. It is Aqlx taking it here. eLconn on second, Aynyx on third again, so he's not getting any sort of points. And Fontur also finishes, but only on 4th position. So, yeah, not really good here for, not really a good map for Aynyx, who has dropped down to P3 and only was going away with 16 out of 40 possible points. So this is not good for him. So next map is Full Moon. And I think there's one guy in the quarterfinal who's right now saying, yes, let's go. And that's Sinus Apple, because Sinus Apple is also participating. But he's currently playing against Omega and Aurel. So good luck to Sinus Apple. But he can make something happen here on this map. Maybe get himself up to 40 points. But who could also already win this one here is Aqlx, who's at 100 points. So point limit is 120. And with 2 victories, he would elevate himself up to the finalist mode. So great performance here from the Sun player. And this map is definitely not easy. I mean, you have to do some speed slides because, yeah, you are really fast on this track. You exceed the 600 kilometers per hour mark. And who doesn't know that? If you oversteer at this kind of range, your car will automatically slide at 600 kilometers per hour. And a speed slide can be activated if you're, I think, ahead of faster than 410, 400, 420, something like that. So around this threshold, a speed slide, so a really tight drift, will accelerate yourself instead of slowing you down. That's how the Trackmania physics are. I don't know the exact threshold of that, but something around 400, maybe even lower than that. But I think AO1 Race makes use of the lowest possible speed slide threshold, if I recall correctly, but I have no idea. So let's go into the first round here and see who's gonna take it. Of course, Fontur still has to do a lot of points here. He's at 29 points, and this is not looking good for the Purge player, as he has a pretty funny car skin. But currently it is Aqlx leading, and he wants to close it out on this map. So he's ready, and he's already 0.35 ahead here, but also not with the best SD here by the looks of it. So Fontur can maybe get himself that first 10-pointer here. Maybe he can do that, but of course he still has to survive that ending. But this SD will decide a lot, but Fontur is doing it really good. As you can see, he's leading at the moment together with Aqlx. They are neck and neck. 2,000 of a second though. Goes a little bit more wider there, so it's not enough to overtake Aqlx, and he will take the first round win here on this track at 53.78. The WR is a 52.9, I think, by, no, 52.7, pardon me, by Kanjika. And, yeah, eLconn and Aynyx only with 3 and 4 points, respectively. So 110 points for Aqlx. And then eLconn 35 points behind, up to 75 points though. But let's take a look here onto Aqlx. He needs a victory in order to get himself up into the finalist mode. He can well make that happen. Good line here, but also eLconn does it really good here. And also Fontur. It is, again, Aynyx falling behind. He's falling behind here tremendously. And, yeah, it's a back and forth between the players, but Fontur currently is having the upper hand. After a second position on this one, he can maybe claim himself, or on that prior round, he can maybe claim himself a first position, but Aqlx again with a way better end section also does not go for a drift here, and he will take it again. So great ending from Aqlx. Also this ending can be easily messed up, and he's taking it, and he's up into finalist mode. So good luck to him. Round number 15, and he's already up in finalist mode. Looking really easy for the Sun player, but he can already take it. He has a tremendous lead here of more than, oh my god, of 42 points. He's really, really good here at the moment, and maybe he can make it now. He has plenty of finalist attempts on his hands. And let's take a look here, if he can make it or not. eLconn not with the best start. Fontur goes so inside there. What an aggressive line, but thus was not able to hold an SD and loses a lot of speed. So Fontur is down to P4. Now we have Aqlx and Aynyx in that first and second position. But Aqlx, bear in mind, he is in finals. He just has to win this round in order to move himself up into the semi-final. And this is looking really good. It's looking actually too easy for Aqlx. And thus, he will make it. He just has to survive the ending. He has 0.5 of a lead here over eLconn, who gets a good line there over this tube section. And he will take it. Aqlx is through. He uses his first finals attempt, looking very easy. Aynyx failing the ending there and gets overtaken also by Fontur. And Aqlx is making it. So nice stuff there. Also 53.59. Not the worst time. And he is already through. GG's. So nice performance by the Belgian player. But we still have one more spot in the semi-final. One more spot is there still left to be distributed between Fontur, eLconn and Aynyx. And Fontur actually with a good comeback here on this track. He's up to 45 points. So he's not giving himself up, which is cool to see. And let's see. eLconn with a beautiful line though, and he can maybe elevate himself up to 94 points. So a nice performance, man, by you, Aqlx. Congratulations, and good luck in your semi-final already. So eLconn is leading, and he's leading by a huge gap here. And Aynyx is currently, yeah, not really feeling it. He lost a lot of rounds in a row towards eLconn and also towards Fontur. Who's doing a nice comeback here, getting himself 6 points. eLconn with a 54.03 in first year, and Aynyx here only getting himself 3 points. So eLconn, 94 points for him. And now we're going to play the tech map. Actually, we skipped the warm-up though. And let's take a look here as we are already in the live round. So Aynyx currently leading the round here, and we have no warm-up. Interesting though. Interesting. And currently Aynyx is making another mistake, and eLconn can increase his lead with that, and he will do so indeed, also in points and on this track, because Fontur is behind that, but 0.45, and he won't have a saying here because he also made a mistake. And yeah, eLconn is winning this round, and with that going up to 104 points. And Aynyx, he's not looking good. He's not looking good here. It's looking grim for him because eLconn is in the match. And with that in mind, he drops a 53.28, which is a fast time on this track. It's a pretty good time here on this one, because the WR on Get Otiakt by Kaito is a, well, no, never mind. I was on the wrong second. It's a 51.94. It's an okay time, but it's not that fast. This would be a time that I would drive on tech. Like 1.5 seconds behind WR. This would be a time that I would drive on tech. Okay, never mind. So, eLconn is in the lead by 22 points. So great comeback here by the Czech player. And he can claim himself a spot in the semi-final on this map already, but makes that mistake there. So Aynyx now with a chance of coming closer here with a 10-pointer. And also Fontur can deny that those 2 points towards eLconn here. And this is actually important here. If eLconn gets himself that second position, he would go up to that 110 points barrier. But that wasn't the case because he made another mistake. So eLconn is dead. And yeah, not really a close fight. But also Fontur made a mistake, so eLconn has more speed. This is really important now for eLconn. But it's not enough because there was a turn coming out after that. But Fontur can still fail that ending. Let's take a look. Is Fontur gonna make it? He has a really wonky line and he will actually fail it. And eLconn... Oh my god, what is happening? What is going on? Oh no. Dude, Aynyx, what are you doing, man? So yeah, eLconn wins it. Jeez. And hello, Ratchet. Okay, so eLconn up to 114 points. He needs a second position. And Aynyx again with a mistake. I have no idea what he's doing. But he is failing so much. He's making a lot of mistakes. And Aynyx with that is down to P4. And eLconn will move up into the finest mode. I don't know why this happened to him again. But eLconn is actually... Yeah, it's enough for him after that round to get himself that second position. So it's enough for him to claim finest mode after that second position. Or with that second position. Let's say it like that. So eLconn just has to survive it, but maybe Fontur's gonna fail. Oh, eLconn going so close there to the wall. Fontur is surviving it though, getting a 10-pointer. eLconn up into finest mode. And thank you, Speed Self, for the raid. Hello, hello. Welcome to the Raiders. Yeah, Ratchet, they're doing that. So guys, actually, every person where I pronounced the name not correctly made it into the final of the Gamers Assembly. It was Feet, which I was calling Hand. It was or Pack or Pack Jr. Oh wait, why did I say GG? What? I didn't mean that. Shit. No, I was just in my thoughts. Oh, okay, it's GG. No, that was so BM. No. Oh no. What you doing? I don't know what I'm doing. Well, I was forecasting it. I was 1 minute ahead. I'm so sorry. Oh, sorry, man. I was just in my thinking. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. Oh man. So yeah, eLconn wins it here. Oh my god. So what do I want to say? Yeah, so every player who I was saying the name not correctly made it. So it was Ratchet, now it's Ratchet for me. It was Feet, Hand, whatever. Pack Jr. made it. But yeah. So eLconn made it.